regional news, a federal judge issued a temporary restraining order that blocks the deployment of National Guard troops to Portland. President Donald Trump ordered the troops to Portland to protect what he calls a, quote, war-ravaged city. But in court on Friday, lawyers for the state and the city argued the Trump administration's order is illegal. They called the president's portrayal of the city as wildly hyperbolic. But government lawyers say the National Guard is needed to protect ICE agents trying to carry out their work. Protesters have gathered outside ICE facilities in Portland to demonstrate against the president's immigration policies. Judge Karen Immergut presided over Friday's hearing. In a statement, she wrote, quote, "This country has a long-standing and foundational tradition of resistance to government overreach. This is a nation of constitutional law, not martial law." Oregon's Attorney General Rayfield and Portland's Mayor Wilson reacted to the news.
The most compelling facts that the Trump administration had was back in June. And you don't get to look back several months and then all of a sudden start to deploy your troops, multiple months later, saying that that justified the existence.
As the judge noted in her decision, we provided substantial evidence that the protests at the Portland ICE facility were not significantly violent or disruptive in the days or even the weeks leading up to the president's directive on September 27.
The ruling will stay in place for 14 days. After the ruling, a White House spokesperson said that President Trump exercised his lawful authority to protect federal assets and personnel in Portland following violent riots and attacks on law enforcement. We expect to be vindicated by a higher court.